I've used a friend because I'm getting
You stupid or something? Are you high on something? Wewe. Senya tuona photo.
Kweli.
Uteka ile wewe utafanya tufungiwe channel. Did you see that video yenye a woman na msichana wake they were made pregnant by one?
That was so weird.
I know.
How is the boyfriend getting in the mother and then coming getting the daughter? That's so weird. Wanaume.
No, si wanaume.
Okay, let me get this. Aliingizwa by force.
No, so aliwaingiza by force.
Exactly. Aliingia kijua ni mama na ni mtoto. Why?
Mama alijua huyu ni
one of them.
Mama yangu alikuwa kuletea ukatai. Mbona ulitikia?
I'm just a man. I'm your mama.
Can you just remove the stupid from me? This guy is just
But then let me ask you guys, ni nani alikuwa mwenye boyfriend? The first one?
Hadi hapo sasa that's
the girl. The shit is the one who came in with the
oh my god, and then the mother.
we can't blame the boy. We blame the mother.
Mama peleke kwetu kule mama yangu honestly.
Ni mama yako kama ni type yangu.
But we
pick my mom leave me. Why are you impregnating us both?
Wewe na mama yako just the same type. Like guys, like sasa nitafanya aje? Mbona inawasumbuaga when si mimi I can get a girl and then I can have sex with her for free. Ndio. Mbona inamsumbua kati nimeamua ni propose our payment niseme like nikulipe.
You don't mind even when it says it now becomes prostitution. You just have
no one else knows that. No one else knows our day. Like, I just want to have some good time. By that, actually, I'm grateful for the styles they've given me.
Oh god.
Like,
that feels like okay.
You want to pay me after?
There's a point. Okay,
no,
the ladies
okay,
but for me, I can't prostitute.
By the way, imagine it's not supposed to be evil. Just don't package it as nakupea juu we've had sex.
Maybe at the same evil. Maybe every time we have sex and then
let me tell you how you can do it.
Got that 5k hapo.
Unasema hapana, no, that is still wrong. What you do kama like isikwe ni kama you are doing a transaction ikae ni kama baby girl
mbona isikwe
ndio ufanye shopping leo exactly
ndio ifair
ndio like mbona inasumbua that
inakanga prostitution na mtu hapo just hadi mwenyewe like I'm not a prostitute I just happen
so it's better you give me for free.
It's better you give me fair after.
No, I would rather give it for free than
let me speak for a friend. There's a guy supposed to wash the vagina and soap. The vagina.
Yeah, not the whole thing. Yeah.
But you know the vagina is not that thing we see outside.
Yeah.
So unaona dem unajua that part especially kama ukiangalia like so unaona it's like imefunga
like a flower
whatever.
Yeah.
So that whole part is a harbor for a lot of bacteria.
Wait. Do you mean tukisema ati usioshe na sabuni sasa mtu anaenda
haoshi like yana akijimwagia maji hivi anaona it's done ati sifai kuosha na sabuni.
I do not want the control. Nitamaliza na niende ni
finally.
No, I think amejiongelea. Mimi sijongelea.
Wewe uko na control.
Acha kujiongelea. Speak for those girls out there. Control ni ya kazi gani?
You see?
But na mwanaume na basi maanisha mwanaume afaa kwa nini? Basi mbona watoto mwanaume akupigia maana? The men who don't disappoint actually.
So utakuwa umejua mimi si disappoint before ni penny kuangusha. Before ni penny kuangusha kwanza.
No, I feel like this is why. No, let's go back to the point of me. That's why I told you for me. For me ni ngumu.
You must fornicate. Yo guys, welcome back to yet another episode where we're going to entertain you guys. Tuendelee kuongelea mambo yetu si ndio? So guys, najua kwanza like nilikuwa nimekaa hivi. You know the other day was like seated nilikuwa nafikiria mambo yao. Tulikuwa na fornication. You know, people are talking about fornicating. So nikaanza kujiuliza na exactly like fornicating ni nini kwanza? Like what is fornicating? What do you fornicate?
Why do you fornicate?
Okay. That's the wrong question. How many times have you fornicated?
I think we should start by defining what is fornication. What is the right age for sex? So they know when I'm fornicating.
Fornication, you are not married, you're not legally married.
Wait, for real?
You're not legally married to this person that you're having sex with.
In short,
You're fornicating. Now, legally married include as smaller detail as ukiishi na mwanaume 6 months you are married. Constitutional. Yeah.
So hadi hapo hivyo ndio nini, like my other issue was coming in mambo ya like any fornication is having sex out of marriage, like outside marriage. So usha mention about at 6 months, 6 months, vitu kama hivyo. So hapo ndio like shida yangu ilikuwa inatokea, because most people talk about marriage, but what they actually referring to is wedding.
Yeah.
Like people talk about it you have not married, so you what, but any marriage, I feel like marriage is very different from a wedding.
True. Yeah.
Wedding is a whole different scenario. Any mambo menda
ni ceremony to celebrate now the marriage.
But any a marriage should be something that has happened way before the wedding itself. Like
I actually usually feel like marriage ni mimi na wewe. Si
like,
tukiagree.
You read my mind.
Sisi tukiagree. Listen, mimi nikiagree na huyu, like see we are courting, tumedate for some time, and then we fika mahali tunaona guy I can't live without him. Then yeye anaona it doesn't matter, it can be after 3 weeks, it can be after 6 months. Sio ati hivyo. There's a point mnafika. Hapana. You fika a point, sikia, unafika point unaona like man, mimi aki without this woman sioni, na yeye anaona guy I think I really need this guy in my life, na mmeamua to do it for life. Unajua it's another thing to do it for life. So mkifika hiyo point mkiambiana mkiwa nyinyi bedroom ama huko nje mkitembea mwambiane man, me I think nimeshaondokea soko, na yeye ameondokea, that is marriage. Sasa sisi tukienda kwa wazazi kwenda kuintroduce na kusema nini, sisi we got married a long time ago. Like, that ceremony and formality it's for you people.
Nilikuwa niko ready kupingana but sasa nishakli. But so
what happens?
Raila.
So what happens when I feel like when you consider someone to marry, yeah, you need someone who, besides everything with the sexual chemistry, attractive, the sexual equal, all those sexual things. So if you don't do this when you're courting, because then come when you lose, no point of the commitment. A commitment obviously takes time, right? So what am I supposed to be doing this day? We're dating. What am I supposed to be doing?
Well, you're dating, come on. Oh, okay,
during
the church one. Like the people that wait until marriage.
Well, umesema like fornicating is when you're doing for marriage.
Sasa
I don't want to fornicate.
Courtship.
When you're courting, why are you having sex when you're courting someone? You should build a relationship first. You're building a relationship. You're knowing this person. You're knowing the favorite colors.
How is that helping me? How is that helping me?
In this modern day life, courtship no talking stage.
Talking
Like
stage na kudate actually.
Apana, they talk like you. Okay.
Talking stage na kudate.
Talking stage ni yenye tumekutana leo. Now we are like
Exactly
getting to know each other.
Exactly, we're dating.
Oh, by the way, mimi niko shule huku. I work here.
Talking stage ni before courting.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to you so that now we can start
tuone kwanza kama hata communication inaweza. Unajua kuna mtu unaweza mnoki bedhe, lakini mkianza kuongea uko like wewe hapana.
Ndio nakuja hapo hivyo bana, urembo inatoa nyoka pangoni, alafu akili inarudisha nyoka very fast.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like I'm going to sex from the story. Because at the end of the day, sex matters.
No,
we're not a very perfect human, but it's quite better than a
tuna discuss fornication.
Exactly. No, when
we have not said anywhere that we are not doing it or we are doing it.
Well, defend fornication.
Don't defend.
You're defending fornication.
Achana nayo bwana. Achana nayo kitu. Let fornication support itself.
Let me say something. Amesema nini? Ati utamari a very good looking person but kwa beda na kwangu ana disappoint. Unajua you can only say we are disappoint if you try something else.
How did you
So actually when you get married
It's the first time you won't know.
Hey, but who wants to go for that?
I can't say the sugar is sweeter than
there are
that
people,
one.
there are people that are actually doing that. Okay, mimi miss it. Okay, mimi ni judge mkitaka, but me I find it very weird that I have to wait until married. Hey man,
you don't get why you have to sit down and talk about your favorite color and your favorite meal.
I think
they're very lame stories.
To me, talking stage means courtship. Then we get married immediately.
So like anyways,
how many have you been married? How many times have you been married? Actually,
in that context of marriage, you may agree that marriage.
No, please don't do that. So you want to lie that you're willing to wait until marriage?
That's I'm addressing that one right now. In the context of kusema ati that marriage now venye nimesema it's between two people venye hadi mimi like I always believe that marriage is between two hearts. Ni mimi and the other one, not me to the world, mimi the two of us to the world. That is something very different.
But I feel like that's a loophole. Okay.
So tukiangalia in that setting now, me have been married like a couple times.
No. You see, this is a loophole. All you've done is look for a loophole in the system. Because kwa akili yako you can always sit there and tell yourself you're married.
You have lived with someone for more than 6 months.
Definitely, like
more.
Not one person.
A couple
of people.
I have like
as long as it's
2, 3
legally those people can sue you. Legally those people can sue him.
I have like
ni vile how tu pia they're not interested in the marriage, but they can actually sue you using the constitution because you live with someone for 6 months.
But give us the name.
Wait.
If I meet today, and you're supposed like you obviously to start with the
like I think 5 months, 28 days and
No, you see, we are talking about mtu mwenye amekuja kuishi na wewe, but pia yeye intention yake sio kukua married, so they don't want to will go.
There's someone who comes in.
My intention.
6 months ni bibi yangu.
Bibi yako bana. How many?
But the point is,
so you must have some ex-wives.
I'm like.
Oh my God, 15. What?
Okay.
Anyway, no judging.
So Simona, basically most of us don't actually fornicate.
No, you guys fornicate.
You don't.
No.
Okay, I've never.
No, let's do this. So, if today we meet, when you start having sex, because no one comes. After 6 months. I just saw a picture with you. So when I'm married, you can. So how many days are you giving me to?
Let me sing it until 6 months elapsed.
Please come.
No, let me ask.
Let
me ask this question. Nimecommit leo. Tuliende next week. And then to last 6 months na pia tupite hata 1 year. Tunajua hizo za kwanza. Fornicating.
So clean up your act. It's like I've repented.
Okay.
Like I've chosen this one.
Complicate kitu rahisi. It was never supposed to be that complicated, you guys.
But I think
we are not animals. We are not animals.
History of
my friend, this is the time you run away from being an animal apart when
we are human animals, civilized animals.
This one you're running away from being an animal. This one you're
a lion. The lion and the cock.
Wait, and if I don't believe in those biblical stuff, is
religion, fornication.
Mimi kwangu ni kufornicate ama I'm just having.
Choosing my big one.
I feel like fornication is a biblical religion thing.
Hizo vitu za Bible nini sasa si unaona if you follow those things again ndio itakuwa imerestrict most of these things.
Yeah.
But some of us are just scientific.
This is for you.
A whole Catholic wanasema hivyo.
You always criticize me with my church.
Do you know that your people are watching
Stop
right
fornicating.
Now? I don't use
your parents are watching.
Your people are watching right now.
Represent people.
What advice would you give to your fellow fornicators?
Guys, bambeni bana. You may die tomorrow.
But anyway, I think vile utaamua, yani vile utaamua na life yako if you're comfortable.
Okay, the only wrong thing was the bestiality part. The bestiality part where you either shika mnyama ama the incest na kulana sister brother. But I feel like patana mtu na mkonja waingia.
But wewe again, wewe as a Catholic, as a Christian, hawezi. Why about sister brother? Why won't sister brother too much because those things happened in the Bible? And that's how we are here. According to you guys, that's how we are here.
But say tuko wengi, so there's a chance to.
So you're saying because somehow like here sit down.
I mean, hakuwa na watu, it was just nini wawili, utakula nini.
So yes or like, so your time
population
switch off, you know?
Population was limiting.
We are related all of us. So.
But say tume distance kabisa. So kama ni brother wangu ni brother.
But you know, it's not even okay. I don't know. Sijui ni kama ni Indians ama there's a community that are actually married their cousins.
Yeah, it's
they just married their cousins.
Nah, a lot of even in the Bible.
Ama wewe.
Even in the Bible, there's so many of.
But that one was meant for the wrong reason.
For you even have you have a girlfriend. Now your girlfriend wako akona sister, and your dad dates the sister, you date the.
Inafika point hadi majina ya kila mtu.
I know bana, I know.
Always mwenye wanakulananga na boyfriend wa watoto wao. I think that's
Ati? Wait, what?
Mama anakuibia boyfriend wewe.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you see that video yenye a woman na msichana wake they were made pregnant by one.
That was so weird.
I know.
How is the boyfriend getting in the mother and then coming getting the daughter? That's so weird. Wanaume.
No, si wanaume.
Okay, let me get this. Aliingizwa by force.
No.
So aliwaingiza by force.
Exactly. Aliingia kijoni mama na huyu ni mtoto. Why?
Mama alijua huyu ni
one of them.
Mama yangu alikuwa kuletea ukatai. Mbona ulitikia?
I'm just a man. I'm your mama.
Can you just remove that stupid from me? This guy is just going to
But then let me ask you guys, ni nani alikuwa mwenye boyfriend? The first one?
That's
the girl. The shit is the one who came in with the boyfriend.
Oh my god, and then the mother.
We can't blame the boy. We blame the mother.
Mama kupeleka kwetu kula mama yangu honestly.
Ni mama yako
kama ni type yangu.
But
mama
then Jesus said, "Pick my mom, leave me." Why are you projecting as God?
Wewe na mama yako are just the same type. Like guys, like sasa nitafanya aje? I can't help it.
My women. My God,
man. Oh my God, I think that was like really cringe kidogo. I don't think that.
Wanaume mko na shida.
The lady knew the boyfriend of mtoto yangu.
Mwanaume alijua kama ya boyfriend na girlfriend yangu.
There's that story I think I once told you guys about you mama mwenye alipop out her boob. Like the guy.
That was so intentional. Hakuna venye boob na
what happened?
Ile sio watu pia sijui some woman mwenye boob yake ilitoka alafu wakafuata bedroom somehow.
Like a guy had gone to the mother's home na them working the mom mtoto wao mother. So when Rafiko called, the girl left the guy at home with them and they. Unajua uwezi feel like ways unaweza tu so the mom was like mopping the house hivi, you know, bending over her food like he just popped out. It like pop out even like accidental. We are made to believe it was accidental. Alafu sasa see the guy saw it and he's just a weak man.
Can you stop that? No, stop that. Men are all weak.
The only time they accept to be weak.
You know what, this people have been weak selectively.
Okay, he was weak and then what happened?
So see the mother akaji excuse hapo akaenda bedroom. So when she went into her bedroom and kumbe akaenda kuoga and fine, like there's something she went to do. So this guy, as he was like seated in this house for a while, like feeling kama now he wants to leave, and then feeling kama ndio discomfort flani because of whatever just happened, awkwardness. So akaamua nataka ku left. So I don't know what made this guy akaenda into the mother's bedroom. Alikuwa anataka kwenda kunog amwambie like nataka kumbe the mother hakuwa amefunga mlango. Unaona bedroom yenyewe unaweza ingia uende side ya bedroom na kumbe mlango ilikuwa iko like acha. So unafungua like any unajipata when you want to knock it na open or something. So alafu na anapata like the mother was like fully in there ametoka siji kuoga, lakini kama alikuwa ametoka kuoga, so now she was like drying herself, nini, maybe ready to dress up. So unaona again another awkward moment, same day, like umeona bro out kidogo umeona everything out, like so like
there's nothing to hide anymore.
There was a weak moment hapo for both of them. Na it happens that, like, you know, the guy just did what, you know, did God's work. Alifanya God's work na akatoka. Si ikakuwa ni a one time thing imehappen, but kumbe si one time thing as it was, like, so ikakuwa all the time. Ikakuwa all the time. This guy anashindaga tu amesema mama wako si ako nini, mama wako si anaweza kuwa ako lonely at home nini, unajua sasa yako peke yake, let's go see her, see what. Kumbe akiendaga hivyo, hiyo ni mali yake imeende. Paka ikafika point alikuwa ati sasa hiyo boyfriend anakupeleka some place, you know, date nini, holiday some place, alafu hadi paka anasema mwende na mamako next mamako asibaki.
And you think that's cute?
Exactly.
So unajua ni imagine venye this guy anapenda familia yangu.
Yeah man.
Kumbe amependa familia.
For real.
Even ile serious. What? Mama ishaje.
Oh my god.
So hadi there actually it was not anymore at just an affair. Like the guy was actually in love with the mother. Like the two of them were in love with each other. So ikakuwa hadi they were even planning on eloping together.
Wache mtoto wake.
I feel like niweza kasirika. I supposed to kasirika mangu.
But do you know
why would you do that?
Bebe unajua tunaanza kuifikiria na context ya ati watu wa majuu. Me have seen that thing happening here in Kenya. Here. Kwa Lynn Ngugi show. You watch Lynn Ngugi? Lynn Ngugi show, there's a woman aliwahi kuja na story kama hiyo ati mamake amemdishia boyfriend. Not even boyfriend, husband. Yani ilikuwa ina sound like what?
Washanga, are you supposed are you even good to your mother after?
Maybe that explains upon, of course not. And you see, your mom, by the time she's doing that, she's not even about having a good relationship with you. She doesn't give a shit.
So where as a person who nakasikia who exactly is at fault?
Both.
Okay, both, but who did
I feel more betrayed than my mother.
More loyalty is my mom.
Exactly. Actually, angekula mama mwingine, but si mama wangu. It will be another story. But that betrayal from your mother is just bad.
So umeleta mwanaume kinginya.
Wejalishi siatosheki na bwanake.
Ni raba nini?
Ngoja arudi. Ngoja siku yenye taringanisha.
But that is really...
It's just like if you went home with a girlfriend and your dad slept with your girlfriend.
Nah, it happened.
Don't like
unajua babako akona nini, akona pesa, akona hizo pesa na kulipia fee na peumbe. So man,
tunakula. So unajua it's easy for you to get it from
easier said than
it's obviously a connect to Canada. Sasa kwa kesi tofauti tupata watu kanisi bana.
Unaweza hata cheese juu.
Hiyo itaki price.
Iko boyfriends, iko like my boyfriends mnaua mademu hapa tujue kuchitoa na fellow men na lakini alikuwa date alafu udevia kulia demu na mpiga basi kidogo muwine babaki.
But also
any moment of nini ku lose it ndio inafanya but you know when you actually step back kidogo unaona like what can I get from this? What can I get from this situation?
I know you're talking about both no that would not be the case. This is just me. Sasa kudanganya viewers hapa. Anyway,
let's move.
Silikuwa mambo ya fornication ndio ukakata.
Oh, fornication all I said is for me there's nothing in fornication. Sex is essential. Sex is a basic need for every
Christian.
So
being a Christian doesn't mean the fact that you need these things.
So mbona inawasumbuaga when si mimi I can get a girl and then I can have sex with her for free. Sinde. Mbona inamsumbua kati nimeamua ni propose our payment niseme like nikulipe.
You don't mind even when it says it becomes prostitution. You just
no one else knows that. No one else knows our day. Like they just want to have some good time.
But actually,
I'm grateful for the styles they've given me.
Oh god.
Like
that feels like okay.
You want to pay me after?
That's the point. Okay,
no,
the ladies
okay,
but for me,
by the way, imagine it's not supposed to be evil. Just don't package it as nakupea we've had sex.
Maybe I don't maybe every time we
sex and then let me tell you how you can do it.
Chukua that 5k hapo.
Unasema hapana, that is still wrong. What you do kama like isikwe ni kama you are doing a transaction, ikae ni kama baby girl
na mbona isikwe
ndio ifair,
ndio like mbona inasumbua that
inakanga prostitution na mtu hapo just hadi mwenyewe I'm not a prostitute, I just happen to,
so it's better you give me for free.
It's better you give me fair after.
No, I would rather give it for free than
let me speak for a friend. There's a guy.
Wow.
Alikuwa na best yake so alikuwa na dem by the way. Akauliza huyu dem, can we? Dem akasema yeah. Then the guy said okay fine. I'll spoil. Then it was like why are you spoiling me after that? Me, I'm not a prostitute. Like why would you rather give it?
I think exactly na package.
Siri ni kupe
mademu nataka kupeana bure ati ndio.
Sio hivyo. No, like I don't want to feel like a prostitute because one I'm not. But me I'm still sticking.
I'm not paying for prostitution. Maybe I'm paying you because I'm so happy how you
said for style.
Tulisema exactly.
For style.
Unajua umechoka.
Niambie tu babe,
you're broken your back for me.
Baby girl.
Exactly.
Hey, wewe unakuanga mfine. Hebu shika tuonda nywele.
Vile kwa zana ule nywele shika ipo sana.
Fair. Kuna face hapo fair.
But the moment like tunamaliza
ama you'll buy
hata jasoja ako bed amelala hapo bado amesweat. No, ngoja amesweat ndio ameisha ndio akakuchukua pesa.
Kiza kwanza. Hola. Iko hivi. Amtaki kai prostitution. But why?
Prostitution.
It's okay. Amtaki kai. But why do I always have to send fare for you to nispotuma hukuji? Meaning it's a transaction.
No, you see payment?
No, actually
but I'm using that money to come.
Haikuangi fare. Dema anakuwa pesa kukuja.
The truth is dema kama anataka kuja atakuja.
Inakuaga tu mnamalizana ya kwanza. Yaani watakangi actually
kwani mnatumanga pesa ngapi?
Kwani
anatoka Ruiru anakuja kusema
anatuma pesa ngapi?
Wewe unatoka KU unakuja Ruiru 30 bob, mbona
unaitisha mbona?
Unataka nikutumie ngapi? Juko kweli kabisa. Nikituma 30 bob
fare ni zake. You see,
you expect me to say that?
The thing is that okay. Let me conclude this thing. The thing is
I'm gonna rename myself for you.
Hawataki ikae but wekutaka walipwe in another name of nitumie fare
unajilele.
So na kulipa ina yani tu sisemi na kulipa hiyo shughuli unaona but na pay na in other ways na kuna nicha za nywele za fare. Simkubali tu once tu nakwambia cheki hiyo shughuli ni 15 na fare punch kama.
Basi donge.
Na kuna nywele hakuna nini
unaona panga nywele uende kwa yote.
Nywele vitu zako.
Lakini kitu moja.
Tumia 15 unakam. Unaenda.
Basi je get more to treating like sex ni kitu tunafanyia mwanaume.
Actually, unajua mimi I'm always of that opinion bana. Wewe kama umeenda by the unaona hiyo point umesema ati msichana akitaka kuja atakuja. By the way let me tell you, kama niko Nairobi na ako Zanzibar, I am going there with my own money because I want to go there. I will go. Lakini unaona mtu anaanza kukuuliza wewe sijui fare nini. Well, that person is contemplating akose kuja.
That's why them actually fare na nitume wewe pia hiyo nayo utalipia. Unyeshe usinyeshe.
Mimi kitu najuaga mimi hizi kwa fare. Mimi kanema.
Lakini okay mimi sijaipia.
Unaona kwanza mtu akinitisha tu fare hivi aseme ati sijui like tumekubaliana nataka kuja nini afanye asema ati sijui send fare. Hiyo sorry mimi na canceling.
But you
so mimi area ndo ukuje basi useme utumie hii na hii nitakurefund. Area ni kurefund when you are there but see ati mimi ni hivi ati some sending money. Kama there's a time there's some chica my friend like my friend alikuwa ana expect some chica.
that was you. Doesn't sound like a friend.
So there's this chick alikuwa na expect alafu umeka the whole day. So unajua wale like madam nini maybe ameenda shughuli fulani. So una expect akuje na yeye aseme kwamba ameenda shughuli during the day. So mnakaa hivyo unafika time inasonga 5 6 you know those time inasonga. Alafu umeanza kumdirect sasa you definitely ajui kwako ni wapi kama hivyo nini. So
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So si ubeshte yangu akaendelea kudirect you day. akuje kwake but so the girl akwa na gate like kwake ni wapi exactly like ni watu wa gate vitu wanakaa. So ni like time inaenda kusonga juu alikuwa asha spend time kwa job mchana. So time ya kuanza kuja pia again she's spending so much time understanding boy anatoka wapi. So like there's so much loss of nini kwanza communication ilikuwa issues nini and then so by the time ana get actually now she's even on the wrong ameenda like she took a very wrong direction. Alafu sasa ndio anafanya nini hiyo ni kitu already amefika kitu kama 11 usiku. 11 usiku ndio ako a very wrong direction like ali take haku understand wapi anaenda na yake akaenda tu. So ndio anapiga sasa simu na unajua mind you hata kuna kitu kuende kufanya like she was a friend coming to visit a friend. Said at a girl coming to pay some payments like ilikuwa ni friend tu kuonana nini alikuwa you know long time. So akude amepotea. Alafu sasa anapiga simu achukue sasa nini like now itabidi achukue cab akuje sasa imlete direct to at least cabin inafika paka kwa gate na all that. Hapo wanapiga calculate pesa kutoka wherever she was to the place yenye inafaa letu hiyo at that time. The amount was crazy and then the girl anapiga simu and expect the guy to send that money. Yaani akaiva tume hiyo pesa. Unajua mwenyewe ndiye amejichelewesha kwanza. First of all ndiye amejichelewesha. Second ndiye amejipoteza. She was not following instructions inafaa. Alafu sasa ame end up kuwa kwa situation yenye anataka kutolewa. Akwe build out na this guy with that amount of money. Hiyo pesa yote. Ilikuwa kitu
ni ube usiku so should be about ilikuwa around 1800 ilikuwa almost
so inafaa jamaa atoe hiyo pesa atume hiyo gari kuje like ati alete kwa nyumba. Na ni friend like mimi tu a random to friend ati nitoe hiyo pesa yote nimemtumia akuje kwa nyumba like you tell me do you really think good ema atatoka hapo kama jalipia like tu vizuri
but ni rafiki yako
akuje kwanza set amekuja kukaa. She was actually to come hiyo siku kama leo ni Tuesday so she was to come today mshinde mchana ndipo usiku afu kesho amkika anaenda job again. So asharibu hata usiku umko 11 so by the time anakuja akwadi maybe 1 hapo ndio anafika. Alitoka anamwambia arudi penye ametoka.
Really?
Rudi tu penye.
That's not a friend.
So I was like
I don't know but me niko na friends wenye like boys wenye we don't like have anything, we just like cool friends. They would do anything. Actually nikimwambia ati nimepotea they would be scared for me. They even want to come.
So in this situation that was not like unaona friend kama ati now this one akwa me to stuck somewhere. I can do that.
Not a close friend.
I can do that. I can send naweza hadi kama sina itabidi nimepiga ni
yeah.
But sasa ni mtu tu like yani I've used a friend because I'm getting
stupid or something. Are you high on something? Wewe
senya tuna pote
kweli
uteka ile wewe utafanya tufungiwe channel
ikuwa random like a random girl wacha tuseme hivyo mwenye yani tu mtu amejua tuseme ana acquaintance mwenye but sina long time acquaintance yetu mtu mwenye
but ni wanaume I feel like wanaume wanafaa kujua like what's up here the times we just
want pure sex. You know what people don't understand?
It's these women that are making it look like
it's like you're not
sex is not for the man, bana wewe end up unapia we enjoy. In fact, so zingine hata wewe ndio ulizia, uambiwe kujia mama. Upewe vizuri.
Mama is already getting married like
21st century.
Hauna mtu.
You are doing it for someone.
It's some weekend umeboeka. Mbona unaboekea kwa nyumba na kuna mwanaume, kuna mwanaume.
Akigia mtu mwambie unajua
na
unaweza ama iwezi.
Bad. Can you do this today?
Enda ama kuje.
Napatananga na kila naye.
You walk in the right places,
But me personally, I feel like for me, I would say this. Me, the man that gives me money after sex.
Pia kuna venye pia dema kisha kuonyesha na dai unajua una
See, you see what I say? You see what I say? You know na so kwa msichana hapo yuko ni.
Like dema kianza pia unajua like si tushazoea until kwa kichetu ati ni boy anafaa atake.
So dema kitaka exactly.
Dema kianza kutaka
dema anataka it should be something exciting for you.
Understand why we say it's just a social concept.
Thank you.
Ndio nasema
ulizia hizi vitu na kupigia simu na kwambia baraka kama mtu makatani. Alafu you see what they do? They start questioning their conscience like we mwenye anapeana hivi jameni vile
na sasa haupo mbona inajalisha whether ni anapea like peke yako sibu wako amekupigia ndio
unajua anataka anapea anafanyia kwa ngapi
na imagine
no unajua wanaume if I am horny and I call my girl and I tell her alafu aseme esa niko busy ama si aita make unajua mwanaume unaweza ingia uoge kutoka dema kisha sema nataka na ukatae atatafuta ayo niko sure bana.
I don't think
you possibly just wasi tunaanga kucontrol ndio
hakuna si nilikuwa nasikia venye unasema ati dema amekupea alafu umecheza game nyingine mpala sana dema ndani kumalizia mahali
sinaweza enda kumalizia kwa bafu naweza enda kumalizia mwenyewe kwa bafu
have control
yeah
but naweza enda nimalizia kwa mbona unipay the bill basi nitaka nifanye solo action kwa bafu.
Why you fighting for the control? Me, I don't have it. I do not want the control. Nitamaliza na niende ni
finally.
No, I think amejiongelea. Mimi sijiongelea.
So kuna control.
Acha kujiongelea. Speak for those girls out there. Nini control ni ya kazi gani?
You see?
But na mwanaume na basi maanisha mwanaume atakuwa kwa nini? Basi mbona watoto mwanaume akupiga maana? The men who don't disappoint actually.
So utakuwa umejua demi si disappoint before ni penny kuangusha. Before ni penny kuangusha kwanza.
No, I feel like this is why. No, let's go back to the point of fornication. That's why I told you for me ni ngumu.
You must fornicate.
Maybe I think nimesema
emphasize it too hard. Let me tell you the truth. I won't lie. Leo he is I am. Let me insist on this reason enough for me never to text you again. There is no way utakuwa wasted body count for me. If they come with a disappoint, if it's our first time, if it's our first time, you're actually supposed to give me the A game. Lie to me.
Who did this to you?
Doesn't matter. Wewe ukatana mwanaume anapiga hapo mchezo. Anapiga juu aje elimu ni kama elimu ile inakaa. Mtu anafinya kila kitu. Let me tell you with blow. Mr. That's why I'm not like ningu ati I'm staying sijui kingapi. Hey my friend.
Ni vile tu madam so zingine we don't just say these things lakini when we now meet woman to woman bana. Unajua kutoka ngoko anakuja anakuambia
wewe mwanaume bure. Especially wanaume wako kutext kwa simu venye kushika exactly. Oh God.
Those ones might talk about it. You
all the time.
But have you ever thought this from our point of view?
What point of view?
Like maybe nimekuangoja I was expecting you to like really turn me on but I was not that turned on.
Alafu
my friend, the fact that you kwa nikachange ulikuwa umekishina kufurahisha.
Let me speak for men.
I saw your clothes.
Let me
so uliona nguo kaanza kunikachange nguo. Oh shida yako ni kichwa hapa.
Put it on your form. And then now when I see the actual form
it's not for me.
Lakini
another thing mimi naweza kwa tu niko sawa niko fit kila kitu kufika huko
hakuna I'm not taking that point men msi anaweza wailala na kitu hadi unaangalia hivi uko like bro you people you don't even look at the phone.
Don't you I did this me sometimes unapata mtu mnaongea naye anakuacha ex ati ni ukali amefurahia lakini unaangalia demo unasha
hao ni watu wanapinyanga kwa giza
Unaona sasa? Zima light.
Kama unaona na kuangusha game.
Kama ni mimi ndio nafanya shida inapatikana.
I do. I'm pretty sure you've done worse than me. Like, you can't at least you you can't perform because I'm just too formless for you.
Unaona vile wanagonga ile kitu inakaa hivi asubuhi na mapema, they want to chase a woman away at it because she ana kaadi. Bana, you people, me I believe wanaume yani bora tu that cutting is there, them they can eat anything.
Kwa hiyo hakuna kitu kama fornication ilikuwa tu za hivyo.
Lakini madema akibana acheni hii story ati he used me. What do you mean he used you? You should have used him too.
No, like
exactly. He used me. He used you all. Go naangalia pia akikutume. Use that man.
It makes us look so bad. That's
no, like we were both having fun.
Exactly. Sex is enjoyed both parties.
Inafaa kwa mimi nikilalamika nasema he used me, pia yeye huko she used me.
Let's using each other.
Yes, let's use each other. Acha na hiyo excuse that ya.
Everything doesn't look nice.
Alikutumia nini? You provided yourself.
We wasted my year. Kwani ulikuwa umekati hiyo mwaka yote ukidate. Ulikuwa unadate. Like you're not even doing anything else. Ulikuwa unadate for a whole year.
my demo nini. Alafu the statement after everything I've done for you and everything. Like sometimes we listen to these shows, especially kama kina Pluto akisanitize. I'm a woman, like you listen to some women, I'm like nah, wanatuangusha.
Haifai kukua.
Kwa kitu umefanya unaona ni compare. You can like this is what you have. There's no other way about it.
Consent.
Support
Unajua ukishasema ati he used me na wewe ndio ulienda pia. You what are you saying? So you went there.
Ulikuwa unaruka mitaro usiku ukifika kwake.
Na bado nikikuja hivi niseme like
ukisema nini?
Utakuja unipele. Ngoja nishike
kitu. Ndio na nakubali. Nakubali tena. Women bana tena
kwa. Yeah, okay. Alafu kuna hii story fulani, sijui nani alikuwa na uchi. Ni wewe sijui ama Sara. Ati like men should waache kudate wanunuage. Ilikuwa ni wewe uko.
Yeah. I saw that can nika just
why should
really don't make sense.
Wait. Because I think this guy is so damaged.
Because
not about damage. Like mimi nikibai tunajua price ni gani. Tumagana na kupea thao. Listen, nakupigia thao. So anytime I want nakupigia thao. Hakuna hapa stories za babe sijui uko wapi, sijui nitumie pesa ya Uber nimeshikia na mawapi. No. Like I'm telling how to survive.
Where does life go from there?
Anyway, hata kama I think I have to
oh my god.
Why will a man settle to buying? I feel like buying to wherever on both sides is ever ugly. Mwanaume mbona go for malaya after them decent?
Don't call them malaya. They're just like a professional.
Don't sugarcoat it. We call us
service givers. Yeah, like GPS wako kazi. We are supporting our local need.
Love how every conversation turns and supports. Everyone twists the conversations to favor the points. This is when you're becoming. This is the moment. This is when you're becoming civilized animals. Civilized animals. But anyway, let's just continue. So there's nothing like fornication. Me personally, I feel like there's nothing like fornication. There's nothing. We cannot sit like brother and sister. That's the whole point of dating. You're too sexually active human beings to join. Exactly, attracted to each other.
So what do we call it?
It's sex. But when we 18 you're an adult, it's sex. It's sex.
And you don't
wherever you go.
So basically, ukifika 18. You are not dating, you are getting married and divorcing.
We are dating. Doesn't mean for me marriage never.
Constitutionally, kama you're living with someone for that period of time, then you're married.
I feel like people are making these things too serious.
Yeah. The next one.
So
I think of it as marriage. That freaks me out. no, I'm dating someone. Love is we are married at a get 1 year and then they propose and then I will say yes.
But so unaona hiyo point ya kusema hadi kununua, sometimes like those ladies feel like they are better ladies than you guys somehow, because unaona like ukiangalia those women like take care of themselves in a certain way. So utapata like good dem whether I don't think there's a day unaenda ununue dem pale ni kwa Inanyo Street and then you get upate ni mchafu, if you understand if you get the drill.
Like
a lot of ladies don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to clean up after themselves. So like basically I'm talking about the feminine hygiene. So many ladies are very confused about this feminine hygiene thing.
Attend kuosha na sabuni. It's usually that simple by the way.
No, wacha kwanza hivyo. Unaona hapo sasa ndio wana confuse. Unaona when they talk about usioshe na sabuni. People confuse it so much.
It's just
like madam they ana same any in the head already any unajua ladies when tunasema sisi we don't understand your bodies and all that. You guys understand your bodies in terms of just how they feel, but you don't know your bodies that well vizuri kujua hata gani what is called what is what. So unaona tukisema the vagina, you're not supposed to wash the vagina na soap, the vagina.
Yeah, not the whole thing. Yeah.
But you know the vagina is not that thing we see outside.
Yeah.
So unaona them unajua that part, especially kama ukiangalia like so unaona it's like imefunga
like a flower.
Yeah. So that whole part is a harbor for a lot of bacteria.
Wait. Do you mean tukisema ati usioshe na sabuni sasa mtu anaenda haoshi
like yana akijimwagia maji hivi anaona it's done ati sifai kuosha na sabuni, una get. Now that part it has a lot of lipids inatoa like a lot of so many like fat nini zinatokea like mafuta. So and the mafuta, if you ever like ukijipaka sahi mafuta like you take oil and then you apply on yourself. Can you wash that mafuta off ukijimwagia maji kwa hivi the mafuta itoke? You cannot like unaona. So need that part most of the time utapata like those like now the other ladies that we are supposed to be dating and whatever. Those ladies don't know how to take care of themselves, like uko chini vitu kama hizo nini. So unapata like them they have some very weird smell, hapo ataanza atakelea mambo ya ati unajua acidity ni different.
Hapana,
pH is really what, you know, like pH is really
everyone has their own. We usually call it scent. Everyone has their own, but see at you are smelling.
Yes, like kuna nini, kuna yani kuna yetu harufu ya there's that harufu ya the vagina itself. We know. So but sasa mtu unanuka alafu una imagine hiyo ndio harufu ya the vagina, like you actually like smell.
That is fine. Wakisema don't use nini soap, it's just soap, but you can use towel, wipe nicely.
Na hiyo ni just the vagina, but hapa nje we wash man. Hapa nje you wash it, whatever we have hapa nje you wash it.
Scrub.
Hapana.
No, you are not supposed to scrub. But you see mimi confusion yenye nimewahi ona, especially like when people are in high school. Kuna that part of you that feels like cleanliness ni kuosha na sabuni. You even get scented soap. You get masabuni hizo the high end soaps nini those things yani they will depress you. Apart from you are not supposed to like ile tulikuwa tunasema.
No, I'm asking for those.
Okay, you see, and you see that other point unasema at is after someone has dried up you use lotion. No, you're not supposed to be using lotion. You're not supposed to be using hizo vitu zingine. Just buy lube. I mean like what?
Lakini mimi
ni juu unaona ndio nasema like the vagina is internal. Is an internal organ. Hata sijui hapa wapigia hapo image.
Hiyo jeshi yako nacho hapo chini.
Hapa hivi unaona this side the vagina is an internal part. So all these external organs bana more like inafaa iwash, when you wash it has fat deposits inashinda imetoa like it's oily and all that, so unafaa wash it well bana. Hakuna venye utaniambia like nimejipaka hapa hivi mafuta nijimwagie maji hapo nifanye hivi ati I'm clean, I'm not. So like you know
so alikuwa anasema
talk about feminine hygiene. Ebu advice your film fellow women and
tumeshasema
kuosha na kupanguza.
Those street girls, they really know how to
they know how to do that.
Okay, I've not.
Do you know from
No, you don't make it seem like all of
Do you
us
know
are
from
like
experience?
Most of
Me
do you know from experience or just kusikia?
we've heard from those who are.
I'm sure there are people here who have not heard from. Have you heard from?
From? Achana nayo, achana.
Okay, mimi sijai, but nishaifika hiyo point. Yani nilikuwa nimebakisha kutuma. Okay.
Kutuma? To request?
Acha kuwajaribu.
Yeah,
Sisi tunajua kuoga.
watu wajui kuoga pekee.
Tutaoga basi.
Unajua unashinda, na inafanya that thing stigmatizes us. Nashinda baby, nashinda kuenda kuongea na my guys bana, mtu ananiuliza kama I go down on my human. I can't say I go or I don't because like
inabidi every time you finish up you
like nianza kujiexplain hapa, anasema uko ni una date nani na wote mnamdate kwanza ni mtu mwenye amejiweza huko nje, but
unapata tu mdem ni mrembo tu.
You guys bana let's like do something
bana on behalf of women. Poleni.
Mimi hadi kuna siku nimekaa kwa gari hivi like I was seated kwa aisle ya gari hapo hivyo, na everyone akipita, then there was a girl like I think she was in a period or something, and she just passed like by me.
Kwa charo for flan.
Guys, I was like, oh my god, okay. But na ukimwangalia
Akai.
Very, you know, very fine looking and all that, but hey guys, let's do something.
Na alafu wengine ni
Magonjwa.
Dem akiwa na STI ananuka.
Oh.
Actually, it's one of the things when some old men used to tell us in high school. You can undress them, unasikia harufu, just leave it.
They could be sick.
Very sick. And actually, no, I'm not going to talk. That's
to educate you.
You are not supposed to. Ukinusia harufu
like them inafaa kwanza pia yani donation indi kitu kwa nani. I keep on insisting like today hata wewe mwenyewe as a woman unafaa kuwa unajua how you should smell naturally na how you should smell when something is wrong.
Don't use an excuse that everyone
this is my natural.
Unajua like everyone has a smell but yako is bad, like this is something is wrong but you are not, you know, unafikiria
it shouldn't be like
people don't smell like that. People don't smell like that, but wewe
by the way you look at someone is traumatized here because of
YouTube is a school.
By the way, you need to educate this because you see, it's not every man that is like willing to.
You wengine pia like wako they smell but they don't know what to do. YouTube iko na kila kitu, just search how to you know clean yourself as a lady.
Unajua kuibisha
Ujachangia story sana.
She's just
I'm learning,
like,
guys.
wow.
I'm still new to the town. A virgin, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm learning things from this experience.
Anyway, so
oh my god, yeah.
what we can left work, you know, as we keep on being clean out there, you know, kuna nini. I like that. Maybe I'll come back again with this story. Kuna story nitale. But anyway, so as we keep being clean out there because like the physical cleanliness. Pia tunataka ku clean our souls. We want to clean our souls. We want to be pure. Okay, the religious guys here. We want to be pure of heart. We want to be whatever. So there are these guys who keep on like, you know, knocking at our doors. So you come and may have this experience now. Hivyo unakushinda amekuja kwa mtango wako anaanza kukuambia venye do you have some time to talk about
spiritual nourishment.
Talk about these witnesses. The witnesses.
The one who are black and white.
Like what is their deal? Delay na kwanga nini? Like
I feel like it was the thing that was said in the Bible. You know, you see that verse there's that part where Jesus says
he's the message.
Spirit the one.
Kawambia wasibebe vitu, you're supposed to travel light or something. It's the whole concept of that. So they send people out there to just kinda bring people back to the church. Because to be fair, the generation is just.
So there's a church like called the Jehovah's Witness.
Yes, it's a church called
I've never seen a building.
Wait, it's a big church.
I know, it's a very big church actually.
Actually not supposed to be mentioned.
Kuna moja iko hapa Githu.
Utaweka hizo nini.
There's no conga signpost.
They're very serious people.
Actually, where are they rich by the way?
Yeah,
those guys are
umesample wangapi ndo conclude
all the churches
kwenye home wako.
When we were young tuliwahi vitabu.
When you see those churches ukichungulia ndani the cars parked.
But I feel like obviously kila mtu wao conclude.
Na si wengi.
Maybe God ana work miracle.
Come on.
No, unajua.
Oh God. Yeah.
Okay. Mimi those guys. Okay. Kila women encounter the guys.
And there's a whole thing of people na kuona vitabu.
Mimi nawaambia nimework the whole night but I'm just tired. I can't concentrate. Like takangi kuwatoa roho but spendi.
I feel like the church
Sijui but me I feel like bana aki mtu afanye vile anajisikia but usiniingize kwa biashara yako please just do your own stuff. Mimi mtu asinitafute ati sijui I want to preach you preach the gospel to yourself and you are kind.
If I want to go to church I'll go.
Yes, ndio.
Then come back.
Alafu they usually pick the oddest hours.
Monday morning.
Saturday the worst day.
Most wanakujaga weekend wakituamua
ama siku fulani tuko na form.
At weekend siku mambo you are inside the scene.
You're defending fornication that day.
I know.
Wow, God, what are you talking about?
Hapo like watu those hostels watu ni kuitana tu.
Majirani ni kusikiza alafu mtu anakuja.
Watu anakuja kusema do you have a moment to talk about Jesus. And you have been calling him. Like
unashangaa ni rent. Nimekujwa ni.
It's very disappointing weirdly unafungua weekends to fornicate instead of devoting it.
Hey.
Adi?
I find it disturbing that you're using your weekends to fornicate instead of going to them. Dedicate your lives.
Very nice.
Preaching water and drinking
it's heartbreaking.
That's very
Natupendeni Mungu. This babies, that unajua you people are just fornicating and them naruka watu. Kwa sababu wanaume.
No, we are married.
I feel like when people mkanga watu whether it's marriage they actually the marriage when imetoka kwa bado tumimba tukikuja mnaruka kwa
Narudisha huko.
Narudisha huko badeni.
Mimi by the way I think concept yangu na life ni hii. I don't want to interfere na vitu wewe unafanya na please don't interfere with mine. Wewe umechoose kukua mtu wa kanisa and do all those things. Please just do them and then exempt me. Just do your thing.
Ni kama that guy if you remember there's a time tumeenda kutafuta driving school.
And then, I remember.
We are on a very different mission.
I know.
We are looking for a driving school like
your mind is off. That is the last thing you can think of.
And then in fact like he was the owner of the
owner, the boss, the CEO.
So tumeenda tumeongea about now like enrollment and all that hizo vitu zote. And then the next thing ameanza immediately
he's
preaching, he's there asking me
if you want to choose Christ,
are you born again nini. So na
mimi nilisema mimi am saved ndio staki story mingi and then huyo akasema yeye is not saved.
Mimi nikakataa. Acha sasa nianze aliniingilia anaendelea kuni convince. Mimi nashangaa mtu ananikasisha like angejua tu vitu naweza nikaamua niseme like kwanza najiuliza kwanza how do you even know that I'm even Christian? How do you know that like maybe I'm not saved because I'm Muslim.
Yeah.
He's here to win you to Christianity.
Sasa
his job.
Who told you that mimi nataka kusema?
Hata alifanya tu kwenda driving school yake.
mtu alinishindishia hiyo vitu paka mimi
lakini that was but ndio nasema please stick to your cause, talk to your own kind. Kama umeenda kanisa unajua huyu brother nani na sister nani like church people, talk to those people that are your kind. Achana na watu wengine
vijana wa kamsanya vijana preach Sunday.
I know watu wajilete wenyewe, sio uende watafute,
si unaenda kwa mlango wa mseba na alafu the way they insist to knock
back.
They do very exactly very
annoying.
Alafu hawaendi paka ufungue ndo hadi unafungua kwa ushakasirika by the way.
Yeah.
Ufungue hivi nini? Yaani ukifungua ukiona unajua ni kina nani so hizi.
Sasa amekuamsha usingizi.
Alafu there's usually this guilt kidogo ya ni watu wa church, ni watu wa God. Then you're like
nilikuja nikauliza hapo bana like nini, how do I know that this one is the real God that you're coming to preach to me? Like prove to me that this one is the real God. Wakashindwa, so to prove like how can you prove that this is the real one? Nikamwambia okay, there are so many gods, everyone is okay, there is so many religions. If what other gods, religions are different. They so nakuja kunihubiria hapa mambo ya kanisa yako. How do I even know that is the the real religion that I should be following? Where can you prove to me that is a real? Akashindwa hapo, ikabidi amepostpone kusema venye acha need to fanya research and all that, tutakuja next time.
Sasa iko sure kama ni hiyo ya real.
Ako sasa alikuja kuniambia vitu na ajui.
Watu wengi wanakuanga watu wamebrandishwa since wako watoto.
Of course.
Kumweza maswali mtu hana different.
Unajua when you talk about brainwashing, I know so many people wataniingilia hapa hivi, but kuna watu wa Saturday. There's Saturday people. They really see themselves as holier than thou.
Not good.
Like
Sipo, mimi by the way.
Wewe ni mtu wa hiyo kanisa.
Mimi.
When you said it proudly. Hakuna church ya maana kuliko nimeingia churches zote, lakini church ina making sense ni ya Saturday.
I wanted to
say because I came and told you I'm Catholic. Kitanda niliingilia kunibeba Catholic is fake, all blah blah.
I still think Catholic is.
But that is the best church in the Saturday.
Like maybe the only problem I have kwanza with this Saturday guys, they really think is
they're the right
than thou. Like any the righteousness, all that like yote alafu they judge you like, so unajua when once you are not them yeah, like where you're just wrong, everything you're doing is like wrong, everything.
Could judge harsh.
Alafu have you ever even attended one of their services?
No, I haven't.
Ukienda like most of the time utaona vitu wanahubiri, they keep on preaching of how they are the true church.
Like on a preach against
like when you go to church, teach me about how I'm going to live righteously, teach me how I'm going to
be a good human being.
Unakuja hapa hivi like I've sat down the whole 2-3 hours or so. Unajua kwanza those churches wanakaga paka jioni from morning to like mnakula lunch church. The whole time the people have been telling how this is the real church, the remnants. There's what the remnant church in the Bible.
Oh.
They really claim to be the they proclaim themselves as the remnant church
without proof.
So wanashindaga like so any the whole mass ama service itakuwa wameshinda kuexplain
how they are them
na kuingilia so other nini,
so kuna point yake Jesus says which
especially the Catholics wanakoga wameingilia hapo vibaya with whatever. Kwanza hapo wanatafuta pakata proof like the proofs venye Catholic walifanya hivi, the Catholics did what, the Catholics
that is not supposed to be the essence of a church.
So like any ni kuendelea I think any their whole idea is to keep on bringing
people. I think ni kama tu ama pastor wengine wataanza when online, instead of me I'm a pastor
content creator
preaching the word of God, I'm preaching how you should stop following Pastor Flani and how Pastor Flani is doing this.
That's not the work ya kanisa.
So spend the whole hour saying don't follow this guy, but they lied there.
I think I have a problem with churches that behave like that. Don't talk about other churches. Don't tell me about like there's a lot of things that church iko na a lot of control. Church ingetaka watu wakwe moral, church ingetaka watu wakwe watu wapoa in this world. Church ingeweza ku bring up people like those. Lakini they use that platform that they have kama social media. They use it as a platform to gain followers na sadaka.
That is to make
you see a church that is preaching only about money. Mimi I just get too tired with churches like those because every time wewe tu ni preachings za kutoa. If you don't store us, God will do what? Sijui usipopeana, ukipeana kidogo, he's even in your pocket.
Well, if there are people who are like who really have PhDs for guilting people. Catholics.
Oh, I feel like this guy.
Catholics will guilt you to your grave.
Okay, explain how we guilty.
Like the whole idea of Catholic Church is guilting people into doing things like any manipulation to make guilt.
Oh Lord.
Adi to sadaka. Like when you wanna kuona paka kwa pocket bana. God is seeing like paka tunaogopa tu like guys.
Naanza kuona nyanga za kwa naona. Sasa hizo uko na 200
uko kanisa na uko nayo, that's the only thing you have.
Imagine church is supposed to be the safest place.
Kukutishia venye usipofanya hivi you are going to hell.
Alafu the way the church treats the poor. Mimi by the I think mambo inanishinda na kanisa ni partly that how the church treats the poor. Unajua ukikuwa poor, like you don't have money, you don't have anything to give in church, you're very useless.
Like nikata we si member. Alafu kuna hii party ya church is big, like maybe 100 plus members, but kuna watu 5 wana control you kama their church
leadership.
Ndo like instead of service kukua the longest ni hao watu kukaa chini kuongea vitu hata si chat
brother so and so
but you see the good thing about it ni watu pia wenye wanaenda church they are wameamua kuloa their
but so
they are comfortable with that.
Moja kuna watu huku nje wako na mashida mingi, they have tried everything and work, so they feel like I think the church is the last resort. So in the church, now instead of kukaa chini ubiriwe, the pastor is talking about how na bibi yake they were having a good time in Mombasa. They thank God because it was nice.
They bought a new car.
Actually, they are planning to take their child.
Yeah, na naomba kitu ingine immediately.
Mafuta magari yenyewe pesa ya mafuta.
And then I'm talking about that, and also we are planning to roof this church. So brother, come and explain how we shall get wamalize kwa give sadaka. Church is all waanze kukula, wakae chini, wakule, wakunywe chai wa
no, me if you understand the Bible actually the concept of church where those people are supposed to be the least materialistic people. They're supposed to live like a very simple life. Another church nowadays are watu wanaishi very
nakwambia if you want to know that church
na gari unashangaa
ukitoka kujua church is not a real place man, they just try to be poor and then go to a church. The way they intimidate you, the way they make you feel like you're out of place, you're very useless, sijui yani nobody bothers about you. It will not matter if you are spiritually mature, you can pray really kama there is one person hapo mwenye ni sonko, it doesn't matter what biashara they do, the church will not care. If they are doing hata drugs na unaleta pesa, they won't care.
I think kama wewe ni Mkristo ama whatever religion, okay mimi ndo ninaona Kristo ndio msijiri religion zingine kitu tunafanya na una feel to like you are serious about this thing. Mimi naweza kwambia usiende church, just kaa kwa nyumba, soma Bible, listen to gospel, pray, fanya hizo vitu zako ndani ya nyumba yako. Hiyo sadaka ungepeleka kanisa, peleka to the children, watu wako nje wengi, watu hawana food. There's
no difference na hiyo na the people that are giving millions to build a church na their kids out there wanalala njaa, hawana darasa, hawana food, hawana sijui nini. You're building a church.
Like hiyo pesa hiyo tao yako ungewapea ingewasort hiyo siku. But unapea pastor mwenye
akona gari
hata realize umempea kwa
na nakutusi hata. Have you seen these online pastors? Some of them they even trash you. Yani mimi nimetoa 50 bob yangu that was mbele na nyuma, anakutrash anasema sitaki pesa kama hii kwa kanisa yangu. Like
you know how it's just not about the money. Umeona watu wenye ati mtu anakuombea sijui anakushika goa, sijui anashika magumu kwa chini, sijui muombea ndo hapo.
Yeah, I saw a video.
Let me tell you, this is just for me it's just like the way that people believe in these things becoming I don't get how you're holding your breast at unakuonyesha kansa. I just don't get how
wanakushika, they want to pray for you to just enjoy.
But see, Jesus used to touch the eyes akiponya.
Jesus bana, these are just men. These are only men when you amka siku moja kama kufungua kanisa.
see like they're
no, can you say that he's no
servants
one
of
who is
Jesus.
God sent? I don't believe there's anyone God sent. I just the things, especially the thing you speak in tongues, don't have any saying. I don't believe. I don't believe in speaking in tongues. I believe church of
speaking in tongues should be like
exactly.
It's not the same. The Sunday inafaa next week with different, si ndio?
No, nakuwa amejificha from the fact that is in tongues, so you can't just
I did my fair share of CRE, and you know when we learned about mambo ya speaking in tongues, walikuwa wanasema don't even speak in tongues if there is no one to interpret those tongues.
Exactly.
So una speak hata kuna mtu anaelewa nini vitu wanasemaga.
They take advantage of that. Alafu unaona when they find like aki mimi I feel so bad for like you see watu wenye wanaumia sana na maneno ya kanisa is women, and these women that have a lot of problems and they are poor. Wewe utaona kanisa Karen ati inafanyisha watu biashara kama hizo, but now look at the many women wenye hawana do, like they are just going through life.
They have gone to one of these big churches that you know they do miracles. Nini nimeenda because you know just to see what people do there. Like unaingia church. This church is like the construction that is even going on in this place.
Massive.
Like the person is literally investing in you people.
Yeah.
One of these people like
clearly
these people they have this like plan. Akona plan ya future and you guys don't see it at first.
Yeah.
So mtu anaanza kuona venye their popularity is rising. Anaenda ana set up a church in a very remote area.
Yeah.
Anajua vizuri people will be coming from different places all over but hamna facility. Unaget? You don't even have hotels, you don't have what? Anajua hapo ndaenda kuitap. Anajua hapo ndaenda kutap. Anaenda anajenga the hotels, anaenda anajenga whatever, anaenda anajenga even you know like they go and put up all these facilities and anajua watu as you come you'll need them. And even the prices
just
the hotel
ridiculous.
Even the prices ya kwenda kwa hiyo hotel atuenda kula a lunch unaenda hapo hivyo unashangaa if you really are you know asking people like to come from wherever they are you know all walks of life. Mtu amekuja hapo na shida zake, they have even financial issues wanakuja hapo pesa yote unakuja nikuje ninunue maji ninunue hizo vitu zao za white whatever the white thing ya kuji
Kitamba
uninunue sijui oil
nimefika hapo ni mtu yako deep in faith katika kila kitu
yani nikuje some of them are sick nakwambia si we saw some of them yani they are just totally needy. Kama kuna kitu yenye ilikuwa very frustrating ni hiyo, they are very needy, they can't even afford that food na they can't be given that food for free na ni kanisani.
Like unaenda kununua kwa food the cheapest unaona ni 2k. I think
unataka imagine 150 imagine tunonga hapa 30 kwa bila shanga.
Imagine
you can't even buy.
You cannot. It was so ile bottle. The normal bottle ya 50 bob ilikuwa so moja. And then ka small the now the divine holy water. Ilikuwa so moja. Is it so moja ama 150?
I don't remember.
So moja na kitambaa kitambaa so moja pia. Like people are very poor, watu ametafuta tu fare peke yake afike hapo, hata from there they don't even but poor people man.
I don't know this one person amekuja ametumwa na familia mzima, ametumwa na whole village, ametumwa nini, so these people are coming to buy here like any thousands and thousands of these things. Like pesa inakujaga hapo hivyo daily, ridiculous amount of money.
Alafu pia they don't even trust the systems. You can't pay na cash, you have to pay through till, kwa sababu hata wenyewe hawajiamini. Kumaanisha mnafanya biashara gani huku? Because these are church people.
Especially the remember the case ya because of TB Joshua. You listen to that story and then you feel
ridiculous.
Imagine and even after listening to all this, the people who are devoted to him, they will still defend him. But in fact I know a guy like even here like two when they still followers of this guy.
Like
say as we are breaking
wanna defend
like anasema they say venye ati nini
nabii ataongelewa poa
ati lazima ati there will be fights, they will be
I think actually they're using that as proof now that he was Russia's
Ati unaona sasa the way mna put up fights mingi like yani ni kuprove
that they were really
unashinda okay like this guy.
That was
there's something you said last time in the other episode. Ati for you to be a firm, strong believer, staunch, wetu akili useke hapo akili, because you see kama sisi tukienda kwa hiyo church we were going there bila ile like ati tutajajiwa ama sijui nani atatuangalia je. Sisi we walked that whole compound without fears, without worrying ati sijui Mungu anakuona. No, we were just there for purely entertainment purposes. We see well like this is what is happening here. Watu wanalala njaa kanisani. Tulikuwa tunatembea hapo, they were looking at us weirdly because tulikuwa na camera. Let me tell you, that is the time to prove by there's no such power. Tungeitwa sisi, we were there, tulikuwa tumekaa mbele kabisa, and we know very well we are not here for any church activity. Sisi tuko hapa for entertainment.
In fact we don't even believe anything they are saying with nothing.
I know they didn't see us. They pray for people wale watu wanaanguka chini sio na
kuanguka. Oh God, I don't know, I don't believe in church anymore.
But unajua the larger
that is why as much as you people want to be Catholic, there's one thing against Catholic for sure. We don't have a dramatic worship. I don't get why
the only thing I actually give Catholics, like the only thing I'm sure that the Catholics will always do, small boys.
Me, I don't have a problem. You people do whatever you want to do.
No, Catholic doesn't have a dramatic worship. I don't get why you people have to jump, mara tupo chini, mara blah. We just go for a very peaceful.
Oh, you know, even we dance until the clothes, you know, the garments.
But can you leave this story? This is kitu ya kitambo. How sure it's happening right now? How sure it's...
We are trying to see if it can happen.
It's a good church, guys.
No, me, I'm not defending any church. Sema tu kweli, mimi, I'm not defending any church, but I'll let them do what they want to do. Na mimi waniwache. Just give me my peace.
Me, I'm defending Catholic in, you know, for loving small boys.
Don't stop. Can you stop using that?
Loving small boys.
Church yenu pia ni mtu unajua church yenu pia ni fake.
Walisema bring young children to like Catholic, they take that serious.
Oh my god, the church squeezing a building too.
I don't go to church. So ukiniambia church yangu, I don't go to church.
Umeacha kwenda church juzi.
I don't go to church.
Sio meingililiwa.
Mimi like I'm a very very serious scientist.
Really far. Nothing like.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, what do I mean? I think people should just, you know, kill them to just does that.
No point.
So I think, you know.
So much does that. You either choose to believe or not. But I feel like people, as much as we are going to church, let's try to use our brains at some point. Because I feel like the church may pick up points here. Trusting it blindly is becoming dangerous.
But people are doing that.
Like the Shakahola stories is just... Such stories were just disturbing. Because they don't get how someone tells you to fast for 40 days.
Yeah, anakula. Imagine.
The thing is disturbing, but anyway.
Yeah, I would really want to understand.
Mtu anakuambia ufast ukufe ati because he has come here to show you the way. Na unakufa who is going to show you the way wherever you are.
Even that was supposed to be the first
mbona endi.
Alifaa kufa kwanza.
Nabii should die first.
And then
you guys kwanza mnamwacha familia rise with those places.
Ajue roots.
Akishakufa mnamwacha acha for a while. Hapo familia.
Our nini, like the religious leaders, I don't know if you people have noticed, those people, they're usually like very smart. Wanakuanga na they play with your psychology to the point yenye. Do you know we can have all these discussions about church and what is not working and what is not true about it, but huko nje I don't know who you can tell that watu wako brainwashed.
Kwanza hiyo Shaka Hola, a whole air hostess was among the people
I know, that was weird.
She gave up everything
to the church.
She gave up her career, she gave up everything to the church,
to the forest, and akufe. I really want to understand what happened. Sijui ni psychology gani hiyo ilitumika hapo, but that was intense. That was intense.
There's a point, like, you're smart. You're smart.
You're smart. Unaona kama huyo alikuwa anasema nini? They establish a business, washaona mbele. They're even very smart people. Psychological.
Hata ni fast ni kufe. Utaniambiaje ni fast?
40 days.
Hata siku moja.
But kulikuwa I think nilisikia there was an element of force to it pia. Ukishaingia huko kulikuwa hadi na guardsmen, mapolisi sijui vitu kama hivyo. I am not sure about it, but nilisikia kitu kama hiyo kulikuwa na guarded. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
So it becomes more of a cult now.
Ukishaingia huko ndani you don't belong to yourself, you don't own yourself. Ukishaingia huko you can't even get out. So hata kama kuna wenye walikuwa wanataka kutoka they could. Yeah, but it was hard. It was really hard. Yeah.
If you are really living in a paradise, do you really have a reason to like run away?
To run away, I mean.
People are running away, wow. But you just
me the thing that annoyed me about mama mzima kufa. I was annoyed by that woman when you put on a truck. She had 4 kids or 5 kids. And then they have been buried on the same weird thing. She's the one by the body amekufa. So she wake wanne amekufa and they have been piled up in one grave.
That's weird.
Yes, she was so frail. And then those people wamempata, they're trying to like give her glucose to just like jumpstart her body. She refused.
I saw her.
Like,
the guy has said, imagine she wants to die.
Like she's like gone.
Alikuwa bones too.
Like
alikuwa mshosho.
Like I said, you feel like you can slap that woman. It's just like woman just to wake up.
So guys, thank you for watching.
Comment.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Hey, tafadhali. Road to 100. Subscribe, like, share my video, share.
It's been amazing, guys. We appreciate the support. Yeah, tuendelea kuleta content tamu. And then for anyone with more interesting topics, give us to the comment section. We'll address them. Yeah.
See you in the next one.
Bye.